Have you ever noticed what happens the exact moment you finish a difficult task, or when you get a brief break in your day? Before you even think about it, your hand is already in your pocket. Your fingers unlock your screen, and within 3 seconds, you are scrolling. You didn't plan to do it. You didn't even want to do it, but it happened automatically. We spend so much time worrying about our big life goals, our habits, and our routines. We think our lives are shaped by the hours we spend working or exercising. But if you look closer, the real direction of your life is actually decided by a much smaller, invisible window of time. Your future is decided by these 10 minutes every day, the tiny, quiet gaps between the things you do. Think about it like this. When you transition from working to resting, or from waking up to starting your day, there is a short pocket of time where your brain is switching gears. It's about 10 minutes total throughout your day. In the past, these 10 minutes were filled with just staring out a window, walking to your car in silence, or waiting for water to boil. But today, we have completely eliminated these blank spaces. We have traded every single ounce of open space for a quick hit of stimulation. And this is where it gets interesting. When you fill every single empty moment with a screen, you aren't just relaxing. You are actually teaching your brain a very dangerous lesson. You are teaching it that being alone with your own thoughts is an emergency. Imagine your mind is like a clear bowl of water. Every time you check a notification, watch a quick video, or read a text, it's like dropping a tiny pebble into that water. By the afternoon, the water isn't clear anymore. It's muddy, chaotic, and restless. Then you sit down at night and wonder why you feel so much overthinking creeping in. You wonder why your focus is gone or why your discipline feels so weak. It's not because you lack willpower. It's because you never gave the water a chance to settle. Your future is decided by these 10 minutes every day because these minutes control your attention capacity. When you reclaim just 10 minutes of absolute, unstimulated space each day, something strange happens. Your mind stops running on panic mode. You start to notice how you actually feel. Let's look at a very specific moment we all experience. You come home after a long, exhausting day. You walk through the door, put your keys down, and you have a choice. There is a 10-minute window right there. Usually, we immediately turn on the TV, open social media, or find something to distract us from the fatigue. We call it winding down. But it doesn't actually make us feel rested. It just numbs the tiredness. What happens if, instead of escaping, you just sit on the couch for 10 minutes? No phone, no music, no goals. Just letting your mind breathe. At first, it feels incredibly uncomfortable. You will feel this weird, anxious itch to grab your phone. That itch is just your brain begging for an easy drop of dopamine. But if you wait out that discomfort, something beautiful happens after about 4 or 5 minutes. Your breathing slows down, your shoulders drop, the mental noise starts to fade, and a deep, genuine sense of mental strength takes its place. Most people think consistency is about forcing yourself to do hard things for hours. But real consistency starts by mastering these tiny transitions. If you can control your mind during the 10 minutes when you want to distract yourself the most, you can control your actions for the rest of the day. You stop reacting to every little urge, and you start choosing your actions with intention. This simple shift changes your relationship with yourself. When you don't constantly run away from quiet moments, your self-worth begins to heal. You stop needing constant validation from the outside world because you are finally comfortable being in your own skin. You realize that the feelings of loneliness or anxiety you were running from aren't actually that scary when you look at them directly. They are just emotions waiting to be acknowledged. So, how do we actually practice this without making it feel like another stressful chore? It doesn't require a complicated morning routine or a perfect meditation setup. It just requires you to protect a few blank spaces. Tomorrow, when you make your morning coffee, don't pick up your phone. Just watch the coffee brew. When you get into your car to drive home, leave the radio off for the first few minutes. When you walk to get the mail, look at the trees instead of checking your messages. Let your brain exist in the real world. Your future is decided by these 10 minutes every day, because these are the moments where you step off the treadmill of constant noise and remember who you actually are. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. You just need to change how you treat the quiet spaces. When you give yourself permission to just be still, even for a moment, you gain a quiet clarity that nobody can take away from you. Take a deep breath, put the distractions away for a bit, and let yourself grow. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep taking those small steps to shine more.